The invincible tank, Matilda I, A11, explained, "What if I told you Britain once built a tank so heavily armored, it seemed almost invincible? Meet the Matilda I, a tiny, slow, but surprisingly tough machine from the early days of World War II. Background: developed in the 1930s, the Matilda I, officially known as the A11 infantry tank, was designed to support infantry on the battlefield. Unlike fast cruiser tanks, this one prioritized protection over speed. Design and features: the Matilda I had armor up to 60 millimeters thick, incredible for its time. In fact, early German anti-tank weapons struggled to penetrate it. But there was a catch. It only had a single machine gun, no cannon, and with a top speed of just 13 kilometers per hour, it was painfully slow. Combat performance: during the Battle of France in 1940, Matilda I tanks shocked German forces. Their armor made them hard to destroy, earning a reputation for being nearly unstoppable. However, their weak firepower and slow speed quickly became major drawbacks. They simply couldn't keep up with fast-moving warfare. So, was the Matilda I truly invincible? Not quite. It was a tank built for a different kind of war, one that was already disappearing. Still, it paved the way for better designs like its successor, the Matilda II, a slow giant with a tough legacy. Subscribe for more quick military history breakdowns.
Matilda II tank, Britain's Iron Lady of Second World War. During the early years of World War II, one British tank earned a legendary reputation, the Matilda II. Known as Britain's Iron Lady, this heavily armored infantry tank became famous for its strength and battlefield endurance. Introduced in 1939, the Matilda II had armor up to 78 millimeters thick, making it nearly invincible against most early German anti-tank weapons. During the Battle of France, and especially in North Africa, German forces struggled to stop it. Armed with the powerful 2-pounder gun, the Matilda II was excellent at destroying enemy tanks, though it lacked high explosive shells for infantry support. Its slow speed, only about 24 kilometers per hour, made it less flexible, but its armor more than made up for it. In Operation Compass against the Italians in North Africa, Matilda tanks smashed enemy defenses and helped Britain secure major victories. Though later replaced by faster and more heavily armed tanks, the Matilda II remains a symbol of British resilience, an armored giant that stood firm when Britain needed it most.
Churchill tank, the beast that refused to die. In the chaos of World War II, one tank refused to die. Meet the Churchill tank, slow, heavy, and nearly unstoppable. Named after British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, this beast was built for survival, not speed. While other tanks raced across battlefields, the Churchill crawled through hell and climbing steep hills, crossing trenches, and smashing through enemy defenses. It could take incredible punishment and keep going. In battles like Dieppe Raid, even when things went wrong, the Churchill proved its toughness. Show flamethrower variant, Crocodile, some versions even carried flamethrowers, turning it into a walking nightmare for enemy troops. Slow, but unstoppable. The Churchill tank, the beast that refused to die.
The Valentine tank, small but deadly in World War II. In the chaos of World War II, one tank quietly proved its worth, the Valentine tank. At first glance, it looked modest, small, heavily armored, and not particularly fast, but don't underestimate it. Introduced by Britain in 1940, the Valentine was designed as an infantry tank, built to move with soldiers and withstand enemy fire, and it did exactly that. Its thick armor made it incredibly tough, especially in the harsh battles of North Africa against the forces of Erwin Rommel. While its early versions had a weaker gun, later models packed more punch, and thanks to its reliability, crews trusted it in the toughest conditions, from desert heat to Soviet winters. Yes, Soviet. Thousands of Valentines were sent to the USSR under Lend-Lease, where they fought on the Eastern Front against Nazi Germany. Over 8,000 were built, making it one of the most produced British tanks of the war. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't fast, but it was dependable, and sometimes that's what wins wars. The Valentine tank, small, steady, and surprisingly deadly.
Black Prince tank, Britain's forgotten monster of World War II. During the final years of World War II, Britain developed a powerful new tank, the Black Prince tank. Based on the famous Churchill tank, the Black Prince was designed to carry a deadly upgrade, the 17-pounder anti-tank gun, capable of destroying even Germany's toughest armor. With thick armor and heavy firepower, it was meant to rival monsters like the Tiger II, but there was a problem. It was incredibly slow, barely reaching 10 miles per hour, making it impractical for fast-moving modern warfare. By the time it was ready in 1945, the war was almost over. Only a few prototypes were built, and it never saw combat. Soon after, Britain shifted focus to faster, more versatile tanks like the Centurion tank. Today, the Black Prince remains a forgotten giant, a powerful machine that arrived too late to make history.